Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is a beautiful day here at Fort Bragg. Although it is October, it feels like summer out. I can't even believe it. I was hoping for a little bit more fall weather, that cool, crisp air, but we have had that, but we're having warmer days. But today, since I just actually scored a couple of great finds, in my previous videos, if you guys watched it, you saw that I got 2 double strollers consigned. So I got them used for only 60 bucks. Like, how cool is that? So I just decided, since the in the description bar of my channel says I'm stroller obsessed, I wanted to share with you guys just how stroller obsessed I really am. Check this out behind me. This is my fleet, my entire lineup of all of my strollers. So I'm going to quickly overview them all, just go through them and show you the name of the strollers and my favorite features and what I love about it and something I may not love about it. So let's check it out. So here are all of the strollers that I actually own, you guys. I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strollers, if you can believe it. I actually used to have another one. I had a Britax Be Ready, but I did sell that one. But somehow I still have 7 strollers. I really like strollers, just in case you couldn't tell. Starting with the most recent purchase, this was a purchase that I made just the other day on the Facebook Marketplace that is local to my area for only 20 bucks. And I really, really love the stroller. I just did a couple of videos featuring the stroller, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. But what I love about it is that it is very compact and it's suitable for travel, since we do travel a lot, but it contains both of my children comfortably, and I can really take this anywhere. Next up, we have the Baby Jogger Summit X3 jogging stroller. This is made by the company that makes the City Mini stroller, but this is their jogging version, and I call this stroller Big Bertha as it is a little bit heavy. It does take up a little bit of room, but I really like it for our outdoor use. We do go outside and do a lot of outdoor activities. We love to run, so we do use this quite a bit, and I love the generous canopies on the stroller. I love how it features 2 peekaboo windows, so this is covered, so it protects your child from any of the elements, rain, snow, although it never really snows here, but whatever. This is just a Britax caddy that I have on this stroller, but I love the handles, how the grip is kind of like a, whatever that material is on a tennis racket, so you don't have to worry about your handles maybe wearing when you're sweating. And I really love that it has a handbrake, because when you're running and especially going downhill, it's really hard to control your stroller, so I really, really love that. The seats are really comfortable. They do recline fully, well, almost fully. It's just a string recline back here. So, and then in the back there's a mesh panel, so it allows for air to circulate to your child. But it does lay pretty flat, so both of my children have slept in this. It is very comfortable. I do love the footwell, because for my 2.5-year-old, who is pretty tall for her age, she has somewhere comfortable to rest her feet. So this definitely protects them from all of the elements with such a nice large canopy as well. And I love how it has the mesh panel on the side to also allow for extra air circulation. Down here it features a very generous storage basket, which is accessible through the sides. And here it also has a strap which you can put on your wrist. So if you're jogging and you're going downhill, your stroller cannot run away from you. We absolutely love the stroller. We use it quite a bit as we're outdoors quite a bit. It also features a step brake, which is pretty hard to do in flip-flops, but it's doable. So I stepped on the brake there. It's pretty sturdy, doesn't really move, and it's kind of hard to do. I just broke my flip-flop. So as you can see, it's not flip-flop friendly, but if you try hard enough, you can actually, well, I wouldn't recommend doing that in flip-flops. You just saw I didn't really break it. I have on little Javianas, so those aren't really suitable for locking and unlocking your stroller. So definitely, if you're using your jogging stroller, make sure that you have some good shoes on. The front wheel also locks for a little bit more rough terrain, so if you're on gravel and mulch, you're able to lock that front wheel through this lever right here. and it just controls your path. So that is the Baby Jogger Summit X3. And this stroller retails for about $649. So it is on the pricier side, but it's totally worth it. For us, it was worth it because we knew we were going to get a lot of use out of this stroller for years to come with our children, and we do plan on having more kids. So I figured this strollers would probably see us through at least a good 7 years. So we really didn't mind spending the money on it. But of course, you can always search your local Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist for a used stroller. Okay, next up, guys, is the Britax B-Agile double stroller, which I also absolutely loved. First off, looking at the front of the stroller, the basket, the storage basket, is actually accessible through the front. So if your seats are fully reclined and your children are sleeping, not to worry, you don't have to disturb them. You can actually access the basket through here. How cool is that? So I really love the feature. It's also on both sides of the stroller, on both seats. But I really love the footwell. Since we're down here, I really love the footwell. Again, I have a tall 2.5-year-old, and she's a great stroller rider. She loves riding a stroller, so she loves having somewhere to put her feet, and this is perfect. We took this to Disney World, and both of my kids slept great in the stroller. This is the stroller that we use the most. This does not come with the stroller. This is a fashion kit made by Britax that you can purchase separately. It does have a coordinating seat pad, but we took those off just because they don't stay very well. But it does feature a 5-point safety harness, and the white stitching is actually reflective material. So if you're out walking at night, this actually reflects so that you will not get hit by a car. People know that you are out. So yeah, we really love this. The canopies are very generous on this stroller, protecting your child from the sun and the wind and a lot of other elements. It has a mesh panel, which is held in place just by a little button here, and it is a Velcro peekaboo window. On the back features a couple of pockets, which I actually use to store a lot, and I put my keys, cell phone, snacks, whatever in here. But I also have my Britax stroller caddy. I love the fact that I can push the stroller one-handed with ease with both children in it. Yes, my 2.5-year-old is about 30 pounds and my 9-month-old is 17 pounds. So this steers one-handed very easily. Both seats actually recline, and it is the drawstring recline, and it features a mesh panel in the back to allow for better ventilation. And there is a very generous storage basket, which you can actually stuff pretty full. I've put a lot in here. Like I said, we took this to Disney, and I was able to put towels, extra shoes, blankets, snacks, everything in it. And here is the storage basket from the side. This is just a little added toy for my 9-month-old. She sits on this side, and then my 2.5-year-old sits on this side. But the stroller is fantastic, you guys. We love it. And this is the Britax B-Agile double stroller. Is the Perego Switch For stroller in the pattern Poise Gray. And I actually got this stroller secondhand, used from a very good friend. Perego is a highly sought after Italian company that makes baby gear just wonderfully. They use incredible textiles and fabrics and all kinds of things. So I love this. This was actually only $50 when I purchased this secondhand, but I love this. This is called the Switch For, and here is why. Because I can actually switch this seat in 4 different positions. So as you can see, this is facing forward, but I can also switch it to face the rear, which I will show you maybe in another video. I'll do a review. But then in addition to switching it to the rear, I can take the seat completely off, and I can also put the car seat on, which I do have a Perego side impact protection 3030. It's called the SIP 3030. I have that infant car seat, and I can actually attach it directly to the frame, or I can use a bassinet. I do not have a bassinet, but if I did, I could use it. So this is a great umbrella style stroller, but it's fully functioning. So as you can see, you can remove this canopy completely, but I like it on. The canopy is very, very, very generous for an umbrella style stroller. This actually goes all the way to the belly bar, as you can see. And my stroller's trying to run away. The peekaboo window is not the greatest because you really cannot see through her because there's mesh over top of that window, but that's okay. It still looks great. I mean, you can honestly, if you really wanted to, just unsnap back here and peek in through your child this way. You can actually unsnap it all the way for extra air circulation, or if you just wanted to check on your child. And I really love this. This is probably my favorite feature on the stroller, that it actually lays completely flat. I have never seen a stroller lie completely flat. So if you have a newborn or a very small infant, you are able to use this and put them directly in it from birth. I mean, seriously, this like creates such a bassinet-like environment, so I feel like I wouldn't need a bassinet just for that reason. And of course, the adjustable footrest comes up, so it gives like a carriage like feel. And then if you put this canopy up, it's just a great sleeping environment. This is actually the stroller I wanted when I was pregnant with Paisley, but it was a little pricey. My husband and I both decided just spending $700, $800 on a stroller and car seat was just not the best idea at the time for us. But I'm so glad that I did eventually get to get it. I just really wish I would have used it with Paisley, but that's okay. The storage basket is fantastic. It's accessed through the front and the back. Well, not really the back, but the sides. The only thing I don't like it is how it hangs. So there's no reinforcement at the bottom. So if you have this thing stuffed, it's really gonna sag. But that's okay. I never really stuff it full anyway. And it's really like a easy one-handed recline and a set back up. Now, another favorite feature back here is a little step, what I call it, where your younger child, or I'm sorry, older child can actually stand. So I can put Paisley up here if I'm crossing the street and going into the store, going across the parking lot. She can stand here. She's secure because I'm right behind her holding onto these handles, and I love it. So this stroller is probably my most favorite single stroller ever. Again, this is the Perego Switch For stroller in Poa. Step for the stroller hoarder is my Graco Relay Jogger, which I absolutely love. We bought the stroller brand new from Babies R Us when Paisley was only 4 months old because, well, it was time to get back to working out and jogging. So, and we, of course, we're always outdoors doing fun things. So let's just start with the front. This front wheel locks easily, just like that. The click of this little red lever, you can lock and unlock this front wheel. I love this footwell. This is probably one of the best footwells I've seen because for your older children, they really are not going to be cramped. Their foot space is going to be generous. They're going to be able to stretch out, and Paisley loves it because when we do go jogging with just her in it, sometimes Will likes to take her out on the weekends, just her and him, for a little bit of father-daughter bonding time. They can go out and go for a jog, and she really enjoys it. It features a removable bumper bar, but she really does love this bumper bar here because Paisley always has kind of like to put her feet up on the stroller. She just likes something to prop her feet up and really just kick back and relax. And it also has a built-in cup holder on this bumper bar, which is very accessible for the child. Paisley was able to use this cup holder for her drink and snack and easily just get it in and out of there, no problem. It features a 5-point safety harness that is padded, and this is also reflective material on the outside. It's that silver white, so you'll be able to be seen if you're out at night. And of course, a very nice, generous canopy. And it has the mesh panels on the side to allow for extra airflow. And then a mesh panel in the back, of course, that's kept up by this button, and it velcros here. And it does come with this little caddy attached to it. You can just put, it has a bottle pocket here, a pocket for your cell phone, and then a zippered pocket for anything like your keys or ID or wallet. It features an easy, very easy step brake. It's very flip-flop friendly, and it features this recline. That is wonderful. I think I forgot how to recline this. Oh, no, we didn't. There we go. So, easy one-handed strap recline, which most strollers have that strap recline. It's one-handed on the way down, but of course you're going to need two hands to put it back up. Mesh panel to allow for extra airflow, but I like how the bottom is covered, so in case it were to be raining or snowing, but you still needed that airflow. Your child is still gonna be protected from those elements. And the handlebar is very cushion comfy, and it has this little stopper here because sometimes this hits the ground when you fold it up, because it is a one-hand fold. So all you do would just be to lift up on this and you can easily fold it. I also love how the stroller features shock absorbers here on either side of the tires. So if you're going across rough terrain, your child really is not gonna feel it. There's not gonna be that hustle or I'm sorry, not hustle, but jostling around of your child, because it's going to be absorbed through here. Storage basket is it's an okay size, not the largest, but that's okay because this is a jogging stroller. So it's accessible through the sides, and it also features a safety strap. So when you're out jogging, again, if you're going downhill, you put this around your wrist, or just in general, I like to do it if I'm out so my stroller doesn't escape me and I can easily control it. And this is the Graco Relay Jogger, one of my absolute favorite single strollers. Up next, you guys, is the very compact, the very lightweight Kieko Liteway umbrella stroller. I actually bought this last summer. It was on sale at Babies R Us for like 60 bucks. So I got a great deal on this. This usually retails for about $180, but I absolutely love it. It is just so compact. It fits in any car. So if you have a smaller car and one child, this is going to be great for you. It features a padded 5-point safety harness with the padded buckle. And the umbrella is a pretty good size. Like I said, not the largest. Again, it's an umbrella stroller, so you're really not going to get a huge amount of protection, but it is what it is. It features a one-handed recline, and it reclines nearly flat, so this makes a great environment for a smaller infant. You can actually probably use this with a very tiny baby, probably a newborn, because see how I have that footrest up to kind of create a more of a bassinet and cozier feel. Sorry guys, my shadow keeps getting in the way. The sun is out in full force today. But also underneath it features this boot, which is kind of like a weather protector boot, but it is also for smaller babies. So it just would hook on the side here. And like I said, it gives them that bassinet feel, so they're pretty safe and secure. So when you're not using that, you can just fold it up and tuck it back under your seat. And this is adjustable. Okay, sorry guys, I have to adjust this so you can just see a little bit better. Okay, I just adjusted the footrest, not by much, but just so you could see enough of it. It does come with a cup holder. This little peekaboo window is kind of useful because you can see a little bit through there, but it's not like a clear view. But I must say these ergonomic handles are very comfy. And then you can just sit the stroller back up just like this. It's a decent sized basket. Again, this is an umbrella stroller, so it's not going to be fully featured. You're not going to have a lot of storage, but it is very light and takes up very little space in your car. So we actually used this when we went to on a trip to upstate New York last summer. I was still pregnant with Avery and Paisley was only 18 months. So this worked great when we traveled by plane, and we flew at night. So it was great because she was able to sleep comfortably in this stroller. So I like to keep this around because, well, I just love my strollers. But this is definitely a must-have if you have one child. Even if you have two and one's no longer using a stroller, this is good just to keep in your car. So this is the Kieko Liteway stroller. Last but certainly not least, you guys, is the Summer Infant 3D2. This is the newest of my strollers. This is new to our stroller family, as I just got this a couple of days ago. I've been wanting this for a while now. I've been eyeing it. It retails for $199, and actually right now, I think I looked on Amazon, it was like $169 today, but that could totally change, and tomorrow it could be back to $199 because I've seen it fluctuate in price. But I was able to score this for $40 used, you guys. It's in pretty good condition. I have not used this yet, but the features I love, that it is just very small. This front seat reclines just ever so slightly, just to give the child in the front a little bit of a more comfortable resting place. I love the floating canopy, so you can adjust the canopy to provide as much protection or as little as you would like. But I like how it's stadium seating, so the child in the rear does not have to look at the seat in front of them. They actually get a view of what's going on in the world. It features a 5-point safety harness, which is padded, and this front seat lifts all the way up, so it makes it easier for the child that is riding in the rear seat to get in, and also a very nice place to put their feet, especially if they're tall. Like my 2.5-year-old, she needs somewhere to rest her feet, and I like how it's not just dangling. And I love the ergonomic handles on this. It is just perfect, like I said, for travel. So it has a mesh peekaboo window. It's very nice mesh, actually. Just allows for extra air circulation. And this does come up, the back of the canopy does come up for extra air circulation, especially during those hot summer months. And this does recline slightly, just barely. If you missed it, like there it is. There's upright, and this is reclined. Not sure if this is not holding as well because it is used up. There it is. So that is upright, that is reclined. But overall, this is an amazing stroller. We're going to be using this for travel. So when we take train rides, when we go to and from to see our family in Virginia and South Carolina, because sometimes we don't need a stroller the entire time. We just might need something for a day or a quick trip to a restaurant or in a cafe or just walking downtown. So this is great. I love how it features a one-handed fold that is super, super, super simple. And this is super light. And if I did not want to use the canopy, both canopies, I can just only use one. So I do love that, how the child in the back is not blocked. Their view is not blocked by this canopy. You can actually slide the canopy further up just to kind of create one entire big canopy. Or if it's not that bright and sunny out or raining, you can just use one. I love the fact that this is so completely lightweight. I cannot wait to use this so I can let you guys know exactly how we like it. But so far, I love the looks of it. I've been after the stroller, so I am so excited that I got it on a great deal for only 40 bucks, you guys. And this is my Summer Infant 3D2 double convenient stroller. So here are all of my strollers, you guys. I told you I was a little bit stroller obsessed. I mean, most people only have 1 or 2 strollers. No, I have 7. But I do utilize them, or have utilized all of them at some point in time, and I still use them all pretty frequently. So none of them are just sitting here collecting dust. I actually do use every single one of these strollers. For me today, guys, I just wanted to share with you my entire lineup of strollers. Now you know that I truly am stroller obsessed. I don't think we'll be adding to our collection anytime soon. If anything, we'll probably need to get rid of strollers, but I love them all, so I really don't want to get rid of any of them. But I will go ahead and link below all of the strollers that are available. Pretty much all of them are available except that Eddie Bauer tandem stroller, so sorry I can't link that, but I will share with you all of the strollers that you can find. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like this. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so that you never miss a beat, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.